This is what I'm talking about. NFL playoffs and Lambeau Field with a snowstorm camped out over the upper Midwest. Let's go. It's time for some great football in Green Bay. Just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game. And we got a great one in store, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Green Bay Packers. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys fresh coming off the bye, ready to prove they are the team to beat in the conference. The fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round. We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback.
He got the win last week, and we all know how infrequently rookie quarterbacks win in the playoffs. So by now, it feels like old hat to him. Well, maybe not old hat, but you got to believe he'll be looser and calmer going into this one. He already knows what it takes to lead a team to victory in the playoffs.
A run up the middle with Irving. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. Operating from the gun, Klein. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. And he'll send this one into the cold Lambeau night. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up so he could use the rest. And I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one. Because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rest as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
First and 10 at the 32.
When you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Now a toss to the left for Jacobs. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
Now 3rd and 9.
Here's Love. Throw out wide is incomplete. The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by McManus is good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
And it takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Now a play fake here on first down. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's the first carry for Sean Tucker. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Back to throw. Klein. And that is incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded just inside the 30. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Love. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage. Able to knock that one away.
And he takes this out right near the 45-yard line. Here's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7.
Now Love.
3rd and 3.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
On now is the Packers punter, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Now a 2nd and 6.
To number 7, Bucky Irving. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They run out of the gun with Irving. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw. Klein. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Complete to Emeka Egbuka.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 36.
Complete to Chris Godwin. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Tucker. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28.
Keyshawn Nixon on the stop. 8 yards on the pickup.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They'll try and run here with Irving. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll take us to the end of the first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football. As they've got it, looking at a 4th down and 2.
A 44-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point a drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
The Packers ready to take over offensively. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And Jacobs, I don't think is going to get there, no. It appears they're going to mark him short of the first. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On now is the Packers punter, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And out will come the offense as they take over. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground with Irving. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun. Klein. Oh, he's got Ibuka. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Tampa Bay.
In this weather, any big play in the passing game, that's just a bonus, right?
It certainly is, but oftentimes offenses think in clement weather plays to their advantage because you know where you're going on offense. Defenders have to react, and they often slip.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. A shotgun handoff here to Irving. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Gain of 9 yards. And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 25.
On the ground with a tight end. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
They've been moving the ball well, but this drive was in danger of stalling out. Fortunately, this is a nice throw here, and they're able to pick up a new set of downs.
They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. A quick throw there is incomplete. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Klein. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Bucky Irving, from 8 yards out. And the Bucs have taken the lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. 64 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing. Love. And that is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Room to maneuver at the 35. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Jacobs going to try the middle. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup at 4. From the 23, here's the 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They will run the draw with Jacobs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
3rd down and 6.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Now a 3rd and 6. Love looking to throw it. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. The kick by McManus is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. Here's a quick pass. He's got Chris Godwin. This now a 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Klein. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment.
And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times, but as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up?
A pretty little juke move there on a nice game. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout. Love now, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half, Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So halftime now here on Sunday Night Primetime. Let's get it to Scott Hansen in Orlando with our halftime
Our
report.
tour around the NFL starts now. At Mile High, the Broncos at home to take on the Tennessee Titans. And here it's the Tennessee defense that steps up. This would turn out to be one of the biggest plays of the game. The Titans pull off yet another upset. They are now just one win away from the Super Bowl. And here's a look at the current playoff bracket in the NFL playoffs. Meanwhile, in our game, neither offense has been able to distinguish themselves. It's been the defenses that have stood tall so far. As we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Packer offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. This is a game, Charles, that's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the third quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently trail by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline if they drive it right down the field coming out of the half.
Love finds his man, Watson, over the middle. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
To throw now. Here's Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 91 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Love going to give it up on a touch pass. Dancing away at the 30. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
A 7-yard gain. And the Packers first down.
Counter Jacobs. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
At the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
second down. Jacobs once more. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. 3rd and 9 here. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Over the middle, complete to Anderson. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They go with Jacobs. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
2nd and 6.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. 3rd down at 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Operating from the gun. Love. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. Now, this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Boy, left that first defender grasping at air as he winds up getting a full 8 yards on that play. They run. It's Tucker. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for a first down. It's a gain of 3. And the Buccaneers.
A run up the middle with Irving. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Open man is Ibuka. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Gain of 16 yards. And the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. The 3rd quarter now, a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Packers.
In motion, the tight end. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Klein. That is caught. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 34-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back
now at Lambeau. And we've got a dandy here. A one-point game as we begin the fourth. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Handoff running left, Irving. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
Once again, it's Irving.
And he'll take this one down near the 15.
Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle. Now 2nd and 9.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop it.
And the passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Haven't been getting much yardage out of it, and now on his back after the last play, he faces 3rd and long.
The Bucs on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 17.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
He had to reach for that one, but can't grab it. It's behind him, and it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
40-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And the lead grows to 4. It's 13-9. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round. They need to come up with something as they get this drive started.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Now they'll take this and run. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
He was brought down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Working out of the gun. Love.
Now this aired out deep for Reed.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. Nifty move. Not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stay on the ground with Irving.
And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
They'll try and run here with Irving.
That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Oh, what a great job defensively to stack things up. They were committed to stopping the run. They knew it was coming. And now it looks like they should get the football back as they force an important 3 and out.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines.
The Packers offense set to go. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. Throwing to start the drive. Love. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Here's 3rd and 6.
3rd down and 6.
Here's Love. He has his target. It's Addison. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
117 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
It's 2nd and inches at the 35-yard.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Packers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
Now Love. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Jacobs. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate your pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them. Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass from the 5 falls incomplete, and as a result, their playoff run may end right here. We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. That one looks like he'll throw here. Now he's going to step up and run. And he is going to have a Bucs first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Victory formation now for the Buccaneers. Down to a knee they go. And, Charles, if you're the coach of the losing team, even though you made it to the playoffs and there's part of that that feels good, what do you say to your guys after?
I think you probably tell